Okay, what's up, everybody? This is the first episode of my Super Adventure Box series. I will be doing the daily missions, zone playthroughs, and possibly a speed run, hopefully at the end of this. Let's see. So the first one we're doing is Locksmithing 101, which is World 1, Zone 1. So we're going to click on that and go. This is like what, the fifth year that we've gotten this Super Adventure Box, and we still can't skip this initial cutscene. It's mind-blowing why we just can't escape this. Why? Okay, here we go. So the objective in this one is to get all the chests, and we're just gonna go here. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna go over my character thus far. I have all the unlockable power-ups and items that you can get in Super Adventure Box up to this date, starting with the 5 hearts total. Let's see. If I can't imagine. It's gotta be more than 5. There's gotta be more, like, once they do this, because if we just unlock one more heart in the next world, then that kind of means World 4 would be the ending mark. And I'm not one of these people who believe that World 4 is the end game. I think it's gonna work kind of like Mega Man, where at the very end, it'll unlock like a new house or something in the middle of the hub world. Or they might change the hub world again. It's been changed before. So yeah, I think there's going to be more than 6 hearts, even though 6 is just a nice little neat number. Anyway, what else do we have? I have the nunchucks, which is the upgrade from the stick. The slingshot, which costs 1 bobble to use, and it's not very accurate. So if you're like me, you just have a ton of ammo. Cool, as long as you're fighting people on the same plane as you. I don't know why the weapons swap. And see, that's another thing about this that I don't hear people talking about. When you switch to stuff like the slingshot, you have to use 5 to change back to your weapon cache. However, the normal weapon swap button is locked. And that leads me to believe that we're going to have another set of weapons. It's not just going to be the nunchucks. It's going to be another main hand weapon. Alright, let's see what else. The bombs. These also cost 1 bobble, but they're a lot more fun to use. And they arc if you just throw them normally. And if you hold it down, it sets them. Boom. Alright. Switching back. The whip, which makes everything Simon Belmonte. Hopefully one of these monkeys will jump a key from his chest. Now, on normal enemies, the whip only stuns them. But on objects and things, it does damage. So I'll show you that in just a second here. No key from the monkeys. What the whip does. So you got a whole row of pots like this, and let's say you don't want to pick them up and just smash them all. Use the whip, and there they go. Wonderful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the key. It's only 25 bobbles. Let's just open this one. Here's that key right at the beginning. Completely forgot about it. When you get into the habit of farming the world, you tend to forget about little things like that. Okay, getting Just like any platformer worth its salt, Super Adventure Box has a ton of little like secret holes and stuff like that that you have to use your items to get into. Let's go. The next item is the torch, which you get in World 2. Because it's nice and icy out there, so you need something to melt that ice. The torch is one of the more flavorful weapons. Let's see. It does 25 damage. He's pollinating a flower right now, so he doesn't feel like dying. There we go. Nice effective sidearm. It also works on the cage during the boss encounters at the end of each zone. But it's mainly for melting ice walls in World 2, which I'll get to in another video. Or maybe in this one. 2 of our dailies take us to World 2. I don't think you had to, like, I haven't started a new account in a long time, so, not a new account. I haven't started a new character, and each character has their own stuff to unlock, I guess for replay value or whatever. I think it's kind of stupid. I think everything you unlock in the Super Adventure Box should be account-wide, but regardless, the potions, I'm not sure if you had to unlock them or not, but you can buy up to 9 of them, and they restore 2 hearts. The shovel, the steel one I have, is an upgrade from the previous shovel, the wood shovel. It just has a higher chance of digging up rare stuff. The whistle is also, that would be Q. That is used to break ice walls that cannot be broken down by the torch. It was actually pretty cool when they released World 2. I had to go online and find out what the songs were, but you can play through the Super Adventure Box if you don't want to metagame like I did. And you can find them written on the walls. Alright, so we're gonna go fight this guy now. The R that I have set is the martial art hand, and it pushes things away. It also reflects projectiles, so if you're fighting something like the Bee Queen, it'll reflect her bees back at her, but it only reflects so many. You still have to avoid most of the attack. It'll even push the Bee Queen back if I'm not mistaken. Or the raccoon guy. I think it's, personally I think it's most effective on the raccoon guy. Raccoon King, is that his name? Yeah. And finally, the last move, the elite skill, is the Moto's Finger, which will instantly kill something that isn't a boss. So, well, actually, I don't know if it's an instant kill. I haven't used it much, and that's probably because it isn't an instant kill. I'll use it right now, actually. Let's see. Let's see what this thing does. We'll use it on a rabbit. Alright, we're in range. Oh, no, it's an instant kill. Alright, so, there we go. Those are all the items that you can get. Now, the ones that are speculated, my personal speculation was the weapon swap. We will be getting another main hand weapon in later installments of the Super Adventure Box. The, how you say, the hand, there's a board that has a different hand symbol on it than the one that is presented here, and I'm not sure exactly where you get that one, but most likely a World 4 unlock. I don't think we'll be seeing that in World 3. there's a that door I'm talking about is in World 2 Zone 2. Yeah, World 2 Zone 2, where the ninjas are. And I'm guessing that door leads to another unlockable. So let's say they do release the next hand upgrade. I'll show that off. Let's say they do release the next hand upgrade in World 3. That'll unlock a door which will more than likely lead us to another power-up. The whip, I feel, is going to get an upgrade, just like you evolve your whip in Castlevania. The torch needs an upgrade. No. The torch is an upgrade. Sorry, I missed that. The torch is an upgrade from the candlestick that you get from entering World 3. I'm sorry, Zone 3 of World 1. Okay, so that daily's done. We're going to move on to World 2, Zone 1, and get the environmental science, which just means that you have to kill the extra mini-boss within the zone. So that would be the for World 2, it would be the raccoon guy. So let's go to World 2, Zone 1, and go kick his ass. Now, the Raccoon King is not a pushover like the Bee Queen. He's actually got some gumption about him. He litters the ground with mines from his staff there. You see that? You gotta avoid that stuff. And they have a pretty deceptive blast radius, so just get real clear of those. He'll also whip at you. I personally prefer to use the bombs on this guy. You can use the hand to reflect his stuff back at him, but you know what? I'll try it too. Like, let's see if I can actually time it. Okay, get clear of that. Yep, there it goes. And that'll really mess him up. Okay, but it actually has to happen. Take that. Yeah, very deceptive blast range. And there he goes. Get your 20 baubles, and then mess this thing up. I used to think that the torch would have like a significant damage increase on this, but it doesn't, disappointingly. However, it does work just like your main hand weapon, and it will stack damage on it. So if you're, you know, you just like to use your right hand for stuff, go ahead and just whip this thing with the torch. There's the daily. I'm not actually going to complete this zone. I'm just going to do the dailies in each one and move on to the next. Okay, so the first chest should be up here. Pay attention to these dirt clods on the ground. This is where you want to, like, take a chance with your shovel. The shovels have a 15% chance of digging up baubles in general, so anything can come up, between, you know, from a rabbit to a 50 bauble. And the next chest will be over here. Alright, that's 2 so far. That rabbit can go to hell. Chest over here. And that's the daily, but we're gonna go for a few more chests because I know where some of them are, and I feel that that might help some of you guys out who are just trying to farm some baubles up, maximize your profits when you enter these worlds, whether you're completing the zone or just farming. So this one's gonna be 20, I believe. Oh, it went up too fast, I couldn't see. Either way, it's a lot. There's also a potential chest behind this corner. These dirt claws right here, these more stony ones, they also count, so, you know, look out for that. Oh, yep, there it goes. And there's one more. And it involves going through the worm. It's only worth 5, but I figured it's worth going after since the shortcut worm is the best way to do this anyway. Even a hard jump. There we go. Okay, good. And here's this guy. And once he's done talking, he'll let us in. Check this dirt claw next to him. Nothing. Oh, got 5. Nice. Alright. That's a random chance, though. That one's not always there. Now, every time I've done this, I've always gotten the bobble chest at the end of it. But it may not be consistent. I feel like they could have been more generous in here with the baubles that are in his stomach. Alright, so generally right down here where he has obviously pooped. Oh, yep, there it goes. Alright, so I'm not completing the zone here, there's no need. Okay, that has been part 1 of this series. Just an introduction to my character, some of the things I'm speculating. I'll just pretty much keep the conversation going in the next couple of videos, talk about some other stuff. I'm considering doing Tribulation mode, but this year it doesn't seem necessary. Okay, well, either way, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.